Does she really not mind working alone? No, she loves it. Hopefully this will make the Benthos think twice. Well, we just killed their leader. And it says, never did come to us tied neatly with a bow. Ain't that the truth? We have spared Yulmore from invasion. Urianger presumably has some idea as to what you might usefully do while Istola pursues her investigations in Amnesis Anidir. Can we but uncover Elidibus's true origins, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Istola must needs be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigation. To the extent that such things are within our control, yes. Speaking of which, perhaps we might trouble the Exarch for news of his progress with the spirit vessel? He will no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, such as they are. Indeed. Ooh. Is it teleporting us straight back there? Or am I stuck in the loading screen? Nah. So the big question now is, who is Elidibus? Hold on, something's going to happen here.
Dare I ask what's going on?
Adventurers Guild.
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem.
Surprise!
The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so.
They want to go out adventuring.
In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time. But a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function.
Oops. I've just skipped some dialogue there, haven't I?
As you may have surmised, we have the warrior.
So this is the
the
discord he is sowing. So they feel like
the warrior of darkness.
Hello, Vonard. Hi.
You understand, don't you?
The desire to do more.
Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
Don't get me wrong, it's a very noble endeavour, but we know that Elidibus is going to twist it.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people.
Yeah, and Frey had a certain number of things to say about that. People, chocobos, you name it. Yeah, I'm fully in agreement with what the people want to do here.
And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help. If we follow in your footsteps, then I choose to believe we too can be heroes one day. Even warriors of light.
And of course, on the source, they have the Adventurers Guild set up just for this kind of thing. But they've also got an entire world to work with and lots more people rather than this small area. Also, what's Lena doing there?
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken.
Yep. Oh no, I'm agreeing with Alphino.
They seek but to do good, as you have.
No! Damn you, writers! You're making me agree with Alphino. I feel dirty.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Photorealistic clouds? Yeah, that's just a lot of expanded cloud textures put on there.
What's happening to the sky?
It's a storm. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What the?
Wicked White. Oh no.
What?
By the 12.
A star shower.
Well.
I hear a voice.
Uh-oh.
You and all. Then why does it feel like it's inside my head?
Hear, feel, think.
Those are Heidelin's words.
I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light.
Something is seriously off here.
You're back.
Uh-oh.
What you hear is the voice of light itself, and it has blessed you with its power. Welcome to the fold.
Huh.
I'm a warrior of light.
A grand illusion?
I've been chosen.
And we've got no chance now of convincing the people that Elidibus is evil.
Can it be?
Me, a hero.
All a big show. We need to talk to you.
Wait.
He can't very well teleport away whilst he's still in view of everybody.
The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked?
Emmett did it.
Nay, I think not. Though the stars,
It was an
acknowledge
impressive
mine.
illusion.
A convenient illusion apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered souls.
Huh, so it has done something.
That which you and your
So he can awaken the echo.
The echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past.
Yeah, this we kind of knew, or many people have speculated,
The sight
of the
our
end. carried
Through
through the soul.
rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability. Just as Hydaelyn is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
But that is a very powerful ability to have. This is...
The Echo hath ever been thought a gift from Hydaelyn, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto? Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the Echo is a prerequisite for hearing her voice, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant.
And that would sap her power.
In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the
Yeah, that would
Star Tower,
massively
full
sap
many
her power, wouldn't
did
it?
Speak of hearing a voice in their minds, did they not?
Yeah.
Just so. And whenever Hydaelyn has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Which awakens the memories.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
Heh. Oh, and he is going to teleport away in the view of everybody else. So that kind of confirms bits and pieces that we know of the Echo, but also adds an extra layer on top of it. Because we knew right back at the start, in both the 1.0 cutscene and the 2.0 version of the same event, that the meteor showers were illusion. Oh, well, no. But it was reasonably obvious to assume so. So we now know that Hydaelyn conjured that illusion to awaken the memories so that we could finally hear her. So she awakened the echo of who the ancients were within our sundered souls. Okay. Did remind me of it. Am I right? I mean, all the fear and the sadness. Unsettling though this is, I'm certain our friends in the Guard will use the Echo well. Or with good intentions, at least. Though I like not what it pretendeth, having been treated to so unambiguous a demonstration, I cannot well conclude aught but the star showers are indeed instrumental in awakening the Echo. Yet we need not attribute such credence to all that Elizabeth has claimed, that he too seeketh the star's salvation for one. The more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand, but that he has made a fine mess of things is plain. Yeah. Hello, Exarch. Rak'Tika! Is he gone then? I managed to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider or at least delay their departure, but as many are deaf to my entreaties. Young Thaler and Vonard among them. I am sorry to say they have quit the Guard. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whatever Elidibus' plans for them might be, the pair have only ever had the best of intentions. One can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes elect, not after having been blessed with the Echo. It's not as if they haven't shown the requisite spirit. I quite agree. Though the impetus for their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken, the men and women in whose footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth. Warriors of Light. Ardbert, yourself, most of all. And so I would ask a favour of you. Speak with them. Ere they embark on their journey, and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They set off for the Amara launch, but you should still be able to catch them if you leave now. Worth the effort, I say. If I recall correctly, Admiral Merlin took the time to usher you out into the wider world many moons ago. Wider world. Yes. Yes, she did. Nice callback to the fact that we are Leminson. I think that comparison rather flatters Thaler and Vanad, but the point still stands. They would doubtless be greatly encouraged with the Warrior of Darkness herself to see them off. If thou art willing, I prithee go. Thou mayest safely leave the task of unfolding that which did transpire at Amnesis, and the Anamnesis, to us. And I think unravelling is certainly going to be a thing that needs to take place. I'm going to actually have to watch back that cutscene a couple of times. Where am I going? The Amaro launch. Because that has really kind of cranked up the speculation-ometer. Because we had very much taken it at face value that, you know, Emmett Selk was Emmett Selk. Lahabrea was Lahabred. And that Elidibus was Elidibus. And it's kind of pulled the rug out. You again. I mean, it's you, milady. Sorry, it's been a funny old day. You can be sure we'll take those words to heart. I still can't believe it. You coming all this way just to speak to us? I swear we won't let you down. So long as it helps someone, we'll do what needs doing out there, no matter how small. And when larger threat looms, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. We'll be off then. Farewell, Warrior of Darkness. And thank you. I kind of get the feeling the next time we see these two, something bad will have happened to them. Not like they'll have died, but something more, something... There's a lot of me saying her in this particular episode, I'm noticing. Speak with the Exarch. I'm assuming this is the last quest of the patch. The patch is called Echoes of the Fallen Star, isn't it? And they always end the MSQ with... Actually, I've said that. Do they always? I feel like they always end it with a quest that's called the same as the patch. Bianche, thou art returned and at a most opportune time. I was so deeply immersed in my research that I entirely failed to notice the star shower. Bugger. I take it they were suitably inspired? You caused quite a stir. The world is ever in need of heroes, Minfilia said. This land is our home and it is we who must protect it. Even if you didn't believe a word he was saying and it's all part of some terrible scheme, it's hard not to take his message to heart. Honestly, don't listen to all this prattle about the life-changing importance of your words to impressionable young heroes. You could nod mutely in their general direction and they'd still be inspired. Would we? Would we do such a thing? Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words will be a boon to them. While you were away, the others told me of your investigation. We have yet to discuss how to proceed. While your findings in Anamnesis Anida do raise important questions as to the identity of our adversary, we are no closer to discerning his design, nor do I know of any other potential avenue of investigation. For which reason, we must needs trust to Ishtola's ingenuity, and wait for her efforts to revive the ancient device to bear fruit. In other words, wait for another 3 months till patch 5.3. What if I were to attempt to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He shouldn't be impossible to find. Especially for one of your experience, it does seem worth the attempt. Then I'll come with you. Safety in numbers. In combat, perhaps, but where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught, so you've no need to worry. Nor do I intend to vanish for moons on end. We still have the empty to attend to, don't we? Alright, then I look forward to your return. Then it sounds like the rest of us should avoid doing anything that might prompt Elizabeth to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as it's possible, I recommend we limit our activities to the Crystarium. Speaking of which, Exarch, might I ask if you made any progress with the Spirit Vessel? Of course. We are presently studying the principles underpinning memory transference, and, I believe, nearing the requisite level of understanding. Less hearteningly, practical trials of transference methods suited for use with the vessel have yet to yield satisfactory results, to put it mildly. But there are still many promising possibilities we have yet to test. Indeed, though it may take some time yet, we are well on our way to a solution. And I shall not rest until one is found. I'm assuming this is where his arm's going to do the hurty thing. Though we are grateful for thine unstinting efforts, thou needst not labour to the exclusion of all else. If it would serve to lighten thy burden, however little, I shall gladly offer mine assistance. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to ensure that the Crystarium continues to run smoothly in spite of recent disruptions. Then perhaps I could help. There must be something I can do, even if it's just guard duty. She's so kind and helpful, Isreen. Thank you, all of you. I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Of course, on the evidence of the recent past, it will not be long before some new crisis arrives to throw our plans into disarray, at which time your services will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your suite at the Pendants. Okay. Are we going to get a visit from... Oh, no. This is where the visit from Granson's probably going to be, isn't it? Knowing not whether the Ludibus or our ever-waning connection to the source representeth the more pressing problem, we must needs attend to both. Ought we to inform the citizens that the star shower is an illusion? I will accompany my brother. You will do as you're told and get some rest, both of you. Little bit of forced interaction between us there. Honestly, he's a danger to himself. If I were Lena, I think I would have hit him over the head with a blunt object by now. At least then he'd lie down. Nod. Okay. Oh, this video's stretching on a bit. I just wanted to keep watching. Back to the Pendants. I think I'll just end up splitting this in half, depending on how long it runs. It's fine. This way. I always get lost from that Ethernet point. Why are you standing on the desk, mate? Ah, pleasure as always, Mistress Blackthorn. I'm relieved to see you unharmed in the early commotion. If I may, you do look somewhat weary. I presume you will be retiring to your suite. Very good. Do let me know if there's anything you require. Cutscene. Yeah, that looks comfy. Is this where we sit and write our unending journey here? Ooh. A pouring animation. A quiet moment. Interrupted as always. Mistress Blackthorn, it's Glynard from the Wandering Stairs. I apologise for calling so late. What's up? Hi. A friend of yours was asking after you. You may remember them from that business with the cardinal virtues. Ciela. Ooh. I wonder if that changes depending on who you pick. And you probably only have access to whichever ones you've done. Good evening. So if you've only done Granson stuff, if you've only done the tank roll quest, you only have Granson available. But obviously, since I've done all of them... I wonder if this will change. Depending on... I was in the Exedra. I saw everything. That was Albert. And it was not. Twice now he has appeared, calling the people to arms, speaking of heroes. No. It was Elidibus. Because, of course, Ciela knows the most. I knew this day might come. Ardbert never did reappear as a virtue. But to see his flesh stolen by the selfsame Ascian that made mock of their sacrifice... I spent years searching for a means to redeem their legacy, his legacy, and in you, I found it. You slew the virtues, reclaiming the stars. No, this has got to be different. Because none of this dialogue would make sense if we'd selected the others. You spoke the truth and the people listened. When I heard our patrons speak of how the Warriors of Light had been their saviours all along, I thought, at last, at long last. She always looks so sly. I never suppose technically she's a bad guy. I was a fool. Yeah, we all were. I cannot ask more of you, not after what you've given, but I must. Set him free. Lay him to rest with the others in honour and triumph. Oh, I'm really intrigued now as to how this cutscene plays out with all the other role quests. I guess we can watch it in the unending journey with the different points of view. Take a screenshot of that. The moon. Elidibus loves the moon. Meanwhile, in the Crystal Tower's umbilicus... Ah, this is where we're going to get the little pain bit for the Exarch. No.
Foiled again.
Foiled a golem!
If I cannot imbue the infernal thing with my power via magical means, we may need to devise a way to infuse the vessel with my blood after all.
Ah! He's crystallizing.
Art thou unwell?
Oh, I'm turning it to crystal. That's, you know, not normal. My really low-res crystalline arm.
Or perhaps a brief respite. It wouldn't do to overtax yourself.
Thanks, Pookie Pookie.
I'm fine.
Stoic.
And given to stubbornness, I'm afraid. Especially when I have a stake in the outcome.
Yeah. Oh. Ah, and this is going to be Xenos stalking through Amarot. Now, the question is, how and why and when? Is he dreaming about it? With the echo? His false echo? Because unless he's found a way to transport himself to the first, which is possible. He is dreaming. And he's got a really low res ear for some reason.
Dream again.
Meanwhile, in the source. It's a very Kefka-esque pose, isn't it?
A recurring dream. They do so fascinate me. Might I trouble you for the details?
Now, who is this?
I have always dreamed of it. Fire falling from the heavens.
He's always
and
dreamed
the
of
city,
it.
Nay, the whole world ablaze.
Indeed. Could Emmett Selk have found a way? Precious few possess memories of the final days.
This isn't the same voice actor for Elidibus, is it? This is someone different.
The final days.
Who are you?
Yes. Admittedly, my knowledge is mostly second-hand, but if you are interested, I will gladly tell you the tale. The tale of the world's end.
So he's got a sassy... Is it a sassy? A sassai? Or, you know, Yotsuya's brother. He's got that grin and that jawline, but it's not him because he's definitely dead. Oh, no, wait, more heroes. Well, that, folks, was Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers patch 5.2. And what a roller coaster it was. I will actually probably need to spend some time collecting my thoughts on that. But what I will say for certain is that was some impressive storytelling for a patch in an MMO. And some fairly impressive storytelling for a video game in general. Keep it in mind that whenever I say that, it is built upon 7+ years or whatever it is now of game. You know, so there is an investment to be made that has been made by myself there. But no, that was good storytelling. That was good mystery. There were some revelations, and yet more questions arose out of those revelations. That is good storytelling. You know, whether it's in a patch cycle like this, or just in a video game, or a book, or a film in general. That's good. You know, at some point you want the answers, and you don't want those answers to be drawn out too long. But likewise, once you've got those answers, you want them to lead somewhere new. You don't just want it's like, oh, I've got all the answers, and then you've got less investment. So you'll find a lot of novelists and writers in general, they give you some answers to questions, but those answers raise more questions that you had not considered before. Or if you had considered them, they weren't as pertinent to what you were thinking about versus the bigger questions in your mind, which this patch has done expertly. Really, really good stuff. So, I like the dungeon. It wasn't quite as good as I was hoping for in terms of just the general going through it. But the music was excellent. The actual design and the story that we found out there was excellent. It was certainly quicker than I expected it to be. But the patch as a whole was brilliant. And I'm now really looking forward to going and I want to know what that stuff in the trailer with Sid and Mikoto and stuff was. I think that's the relic stuff. I don't know whether that's available yet because I haven't properly read the patch notes or watched any of the live streams. I've been so busy at work. So yeah, thumbs up for me for patch 5.2. If you have any thoughts, theories on what I've said, your own ideas about what you've understood from those revelations, I love reading other people's theories. Sometimes they change mine, other times mine changes theirs. That's the fun of speculation. And unlike Istola, we're not... Well, actually, I am a scholar, technically. Whatever. It's a video game. Don't think too hard about it. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this narrative experience. We've got Eden coming up. We've got the fancy trials ruby weapon thing coming up. I should probably go and read the patch notes now to find out what else they put into this patch. Just wanted to get the MSQ stuff done before people spoiled anything for me, because you know what people are like. They're assholes. Don't be dicks, folk, when it comes to spoiling things on the internet. From myself and from Demajen, I will catch you all in the next video. Until then, ta-ta. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.